Flies are a common part of most stables, often swatted but rarely hit. They are a pest poorly tolerated by horse and owner. Botflies can be much more than just pests, however. The annoyance and distraction they can cause can interfere with feeding and affect nutrition. The migration of bot larvae under the skin and mucous membranes causes lesions which may provide openings for infection. Flies are also carriers of disease that can seriously harm your horse's health and performance. Without treatment, bot can cause severe damage in the stomach and intestine of your horse. Adult bot flies are brown, hairy and bee-like with one pair of wings and measure about 3/4 of an inch. The larva is also 3/4 of an inch long with a narrow hooked end and a broad rounded body. In the warm summer months, adult bot flies are a common sight around horses. Yet this adult stage is just a brief part of the bot fly life cycle. Female bot flies have no mouth parts, so they cannot feed. They live on stored reserves only long enough to lay eggs on the hair around a horse's eye, mouth, nose, or on the legs. Moisture from the skin or from the horse's licking causes the eggs to hatch into larvae. After a 3-week developmental period in the mouth, botfly larvae of both species, Gastrophilus intestinalis and Gastrophilus nasalis, migrate and attach themselves to the mucous lining of the horse's stomach and remain there during the winter. After about 10 months, they detach from the lining and are passed out of the body through the feces. The larvae burrow into the ground and mature. Depending on the conditions, adults emerge in 3 to 10 weeks. Adult females then deposit their eggs. Egg laying begins in early summer. Eggs of the two species differ in colour and placement. Gastrophilus intestinalis lays up to 1,000 pale yellow eggs on the horse's forelegs and shoulders. Moisture and friction from a horse licking itself causes the eggs to hatch in about 7 days. After hatching, Gastrophilus intestinalis larvae are licked into the mouth. Gastrophilus nasalis lays about 500 darker yellow eggs around the chin and throat of the horse. These eggs are not dependent on the horse licking them to hatch. Gastrophilus nasalis burrows under the skin to the mouth, wandering through it for about a month before migrating to the stomach during winter. Then the cycle begins again. Horses that show no outward signs of illness can be severely infested, giving no clue of the potential damage occurring inside. However, some horses do show signs of infestation, including an inflamed mouth area and stomach irritation. Infestation with the bot larvae may cause ulcers in the stomach lining. If the infestation is severe, the opening from the stomach to the intestine may be blocked, which can cause irritation, ulcers, and even colic. The burrowing larvae can cause small tears in the skin, which can become infected. Traditionally, horses are treated for bots at the end of autumn after a frost that kills the adult fly, and again at the beginning of spring to rid the stomach of all the larvae. In the past, the treatment was worse than the disease, with extremely toxic chemicals given via a stomach tube into the horse. Modern parasiticides like Equimax and Aeroquel are extremely effective and safe in the treatment of bots and have had an impact on lowering the number of botflies in areas where a good parasiticide treatment is practiced.